Okay guys, so we have a trade idea, and this trade idea is a short from 2660. There we go. And when this does get tagged in, we can, if we just add it here, the stop loss, which is obviously plus 10 pips. There we go. So I will go through why I'm actually looking to short at this area a little bit later, but I just wanted to show you before the trade, and if the trade does get tagged in, we can see it live and then the full management of the trade. The last couple of months have been very, very good results wise, based on my personal account results, my day trading account, and also my swing. We are up a couple of percent on the swing and up a relatively large amount on my day trading, which is good. And as you see, we are about to be tagged into this position. So hopefully, if this does get tagged in, we do go to the take profit. The reason I'm selling here is because basically we have a break and retest of this area. And if prices go into the downside and prices breaking, retesting, I want to be in and try and capitalize on these moves. The one thing that doesn't make this trade, a 10 out of 10 is because we are coming into New York session relatively soon. And as you see, we are in the trade now. And obviously that does mean that we could potentially see, price go in the opposite direction. But this is obviously a risk we're willing to take. And yeah, so we are in the trade now. And if it does work out and we do have the drop we're expecting, we can scale in and maximize the profits we can actually make on this trade. But right now, we are just looking to see if we can get an immediate drop off this level. Obviously, this area here has been tested already. So when price actually breaks this high, if it does, then we don't want to be in the trade. Obviously, we could come up and test into these levels here, around this level, like this area here. But that is a possibility that could happen. But also I do have a good sign that price is going to sell off from this exact area here right now. So it will be interesting to see what happens with this setup. It is Wednesday, and we have already made some profit today. We did short GU from, I think it was up here, and short down. I think we made like just over 2.5%, something like that. And now we are looking to make some more profit, hopefully. But that is the trade so far. And I'll catch up with you guys if it either hits stop loss or take profit, and hopefully some good content for you guys to see how I manage my live positions. Okay guys, so I've actually just made some food, bit of egg, and just wanted to update you on the trade whilst I am about to have a little feast. So the trade did actually drop away from the entry straight away, which is obviously a good sign. If I'm getting into a trade and it kind of dilly-dallies around, then it's usually a good sign that I'm kind of in the wrong side of the market at this time. Doesn't mean the trade's wrong, but it could mean your entries maybe could be improved. But as you see, we are now dropping, and we are now doing quite well on this setup. We are around 10 pips, just shy of, or maybe 8 pips in profit. It's going quite well. But hopefully we do break this low coming into 2 p.m. That's kind of the goal. So I'm going to screen record the trade whilst I am eating my lunch. I'm sure you guys don't want to see me eat my lunch, so I will turn the camera off, but keep it running on here so you can see the trade run out. Hopefully we do break this low here. If I just show you on a line, there you go, that low there is the one we're actually looking to break. So that is, the ideal situation that we actually have in this trade. So I'll let it run and catch up with you guys after I've had my food. Okay guys, so we are actually now dropping towards that area that I mentioned earlier on. Just take the headphones off And so, this trade right now, perfect entry, drop straight away. Now all we need is a break of the low. The reason we want a break of the low is if it struggles to break the low in a downtrend when we're selling, it's not a good sign that the trade is going to continue further. So this area is quite key. If we're looking at the time, we have 3 minutes left of this candle. This candle could break and close below on this candle, but the likelihood of that happening is slim unless we get a lot of, momentum remaining on this candle. But we're likely to see the next few candles actually drop. So on my other screen, I have the trading view, and we're currently around 17 to 18 pips in profit, and we need 30 pips. So the reason we aim for 30, we trade 1 to 3s, but obviously this area that we're currently in here is a key area that we actually have to break. If it doesn't break this area, I'll close the trade and it will be around 2%, just under 2% profit, which again, or 2R even, because I can say 2% profit, but you could risk 2% and it'll be 4% profit. So 2R profit. So you see now, bit of rejection around that area. As you see, we do have around 1 minute 10 seconds left of this current candle. To see what happens, I have trading view on one, MT4 on the other screen. Quite simply because I do my analysis usually on trading view, and I do my trading on MT4. I put the lines here just so you can see the whole time, but usually it's split. So MT4 is just for execution, just for management, execution and exits, and trading view is for the full analysis. Mainly because it looks cleaner, the tools are better, and I can have it on pretty much any device, and it syncs and it looks quite nice. Whereas MT4 does not do that, and in my opinion, it doesn't really look the nicest to actually analyze or spend a lot of time on. That's why I do love TradingView. But this is, a key area for many reasons, mainly because it is the most recent low. Most recent low is an area that I want to see break to continue further to the downside. It is literally as simple as that. So right now we are getting a rejection in that area, but again, this is completely fine. Okay, next candle open now. This is where we should hopefully see the break and close below. Obviously we could just retest up and then drop. This is, also completely fine, but the ideal situation is a melt, another 10 pip drop or something like that on this candle to break the low and go towards our take profit. Right now we are around halfway to the take profit at this current point. Okay guys, so we are now breaking to the downside, breaking below the level that I wanted us to break below. We are around 8 pips away from the take profit now, and this would have been a very, very clean trade if it does carry on to the take profit, and I will obviously break down the trade after if it wins or loses. The last trade I actually took was the last trade I showed you in the previous video, so I'm going to try and film the majority of my trades so you can see them beforehand, maybe learn something about the setups, and if you want to learn more in detail and actually get access to my expertise, join the mentorship, link in the description. But I just want to show you how I manage positions, why I close out early, and basically performance wise how a full-time trader actually trades. There is going to be more lifestyle content coming soon, more like day in the lives, what I do outside of trading. Don't worry, it's not going to be like the Lamborghini sit on a beach lifestyle. I'm going to give a proper realistic lifestyle of a trader based in the UK, how I go about my day-to-day business, because I feel like a lot of people would be interested in that sort of content. Okay, we are continuing to drop around 7 pips now away from the take profit. It is being absolutely amazing. It's when there's trades like this where there's very little drawdown, or basically you instantly fall into profit, I honestly could not think of a better feeling in the world. I feel like having trades like that is better than being sat on a yacht somewhere. It just feels amazing. Might just be me, but it is probably one of the best things in the world. And hopefully we do hit TP on this candle or the candle following this. But like you see here, this body closed below the previous body of the low here. So that is a great sign that we are going to continue to the downside. It does also mean that we could retest up before then dropping. But again, we are just looking at this candle hopefully dropping towards the take profit. And now around 5.5 pips to the take profit. Continuing to drop lower. Okay, now around 5 pips, just shy of 5 pips. Again, you know, let's say I'm normally in a trade, I wouldn't be here like saying, okay, 5 pips to go, 10 pips to go. But I want to show you guys and kind of make it more entertaining. Because it's all good me going like, okay guys, I set a limit on this trade and I come back 5 hours later, hit TP. That wouldn't be a very good video. It wouldn't be have any entertainment value. But I feel like whilst learning, you should be entertained as well. So you're learning about how I manage my trades, what to look for when I'm actually in my trades, what makes it invalid, then also a bit of entertainment along the way, I guess. Only a matter of pips away from the target now, around 3 or so pips, which is very, very good, and it will be a successful day in the market. I've often noticed when I've been filming live trading, whenever I say it's about to hit the target, it will reverse. Like you see now, I said it's going to hit the target, it's gone up a couple of pips. This always seems to happen. So what I do is what I used to do, if you'd watch my old live trading videos, I'd use a bit of reverse psychology. So I'd say that I don't want it to hit the target, and then it would drop towards the take profit and hit the target. So you see the area it's actually projecting now was a previous area. The price had obviously been rejected, you know, in that area. So it would be quite good if we did actually close below, you know, the 126,337 sort of area. You know, if I actually put that on around here, if we actually zoom out so you can see the take profit now, that is the area which we're actually looking for price to hit, that red line near the bottom. If I just get rid of these other lines now. Okay, so now we are about to hit take profit. Now I said that, hopefully it does actually hit take profit. Otherwise I might have to retire and become, I don't even know what I'd do, to be honest, but you know, hopefully we don't have to think about that. But we are literally less than a pip away from the take profit here, and we are dropping now to hit the target, hopefully, please. There we go. Take profit hit. The return of WillssFX is now here. You know, but in all seriousness, if I actually bring the trading view up now to quickly go over the trade after we did actually hit take profit, this area, obviously we looked for a retest in here, but there wasn't really a valid entry for me. So what I then look for is the same thing again. Often see I enter on fibs, and this fib setup was perfect, but it also lined up with a break and retest. So break and retest, very, very simple. If you watch my videos where I've been making lots of money funded accounts, break and retest, support and resistance, you know, it works perfectly. Often you'll see the price, the entry is like an area that's been tested multiple times in the past too. So you see like this area here was then retested here, then retested here, then broke, retested here, then broke, retested here. So these are again good signs that price is going to test it into this area. A lot of people don't like trading support and resistance because they feel like it's not a proper way of trading, but I literally see absolutely nothing against it, and I wouldn't not trade a setup because of support and resistance, for example. So if we just get rid of that, and then obviously 1 to 3 because of that's the risk reward that I tested that works absolutely perfect for my strategy. This low, once we actually broke and closed below, this was a clear sign, okay, I'm going to hold the trade now unless we then break this high here, which would obviously be our entry anyway. And again, perfect trade, take profit hit. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I certainly enjoyed filming it, speaking through this trade, and hopefully more to come in the near future.